For today's practice on 3.9, we're going to do an FRQ from College Board's Unit 3 video. So we're going to assume the U.S. economy is in long-run equilibrium. Also assume the government has a balanced budget. Part A, using a correctly labeled graph of aggregate supply and demand, show the following. Okay, long-run supply curve, got that. Output level Y1 and price level PL1. So remember, long-run equilibrium means all three are crossing. And they want PL1, we have Y1, GDPR. Okay, and you can freeze that to make sure you have it all set up right. Okay, assume business investment falls. So business investment falls. That right there is going to be my key. So I already know that the I of sig X is investment. So shorten your graph in part A, the short-run impact of change in business investment, and label the new equilibrium price and level and output Y2 and PL2 respectively. Alright, so thinking this out right here, I know that investment is going to fall and aggregate demand is going to decrease. So remember, increase right, decrease left. So we are going to now shift aggregate demand to the left. And I'm guessing that's 81, so that means that's aggregate demand 2. So I need to have my arrow showing that we've now been pushed into a short run. So we have the same amount of supply. So short run, where it crosses aggregate demand, is going to be our new short run equilibrium. And that's going to give us a PL2 for price level and Y2 for our short run output. So this pushes us into a recessionary gap based on investment decreasing. So make sure level output Y2 and PL2. Okay, we got them correctly labeled. We're going to have that. So I know that price level is going to drop and GDP is going to decrease. All right, that's all it says for us. Just make sure you link those ideas right there of sig X, and anytime you find these clues. All right, so part C. If no policy action is taken, how does the fall in business investment affect government policy in the U.S.? Explain. Okay. Government policy. So this means we have to have a little bit of knowledge of what happens during a recession. So if GDP is decreasing, that means unemployment is increasing. So if I know that people are not working. So part C, let's scroll up here. Okay. All right. So in part C, no policy action is taken. That means no fiscal policy, so taxes or government spending. Nothing is happening. I'm just thinking this out in my head right now. So I know unemployment is up and there's no tax or government spending. So what's going to be? Transfer payments. So what's going to happen is when people have unemployment, they're going to apply for transfer payments. That is unemployment benefits. Okay, so I got my kind of think tank going over here. Now to answer this, how does the fall in business investment affect government policy in the U.S.? So the effect it's going to have is there's no policy action. So with the unemployment increase, there will be an increase in transfer payments. Okay, so unemployment insurance or benefits will be paid out to the unemployed workers. Oh gosh, sorry about my handwriting there. So, with the unemployment increase, there will be an increase in transfer payments. Unemployment insurance or benefits will be paid out to the unemployed workers, and they will spend them. So consumption would increase. I think I might be kind of over explaining that, but that is what transfer payments are and why those are automatic stabilizers.